fascia. You've seen the size of my chopper. It's much bigger than any other chopper here. Thank you. Hey, this is pretty cool. Yeah, that's Glen Irwin's British Superbike. Like, what's that, 100, 150 grand invested in that? So it's pretty much the same as my bike. And then they're doing a bit of a heritage thing here. All the old fire blades. This one here is pretty cool. Although actually, that one there, the 96, is pretty much my favourite colour scheme. I nearly bought one of those, 929, in that colour scheme. Very nice. Pretty cool.
This is what he's like. Do you ever know anything about that? No, not really. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yeah. Do you know anything? No, not really, no. No.
Well, we knew about the swing arm position on the V4, new Ducati V4, so screw you.
It's funny that what do you call it? A swing arm position. Isn't that your favourite sexual move, the swing arm? It's like I'm bringing out the swing arm, white face. I'm bringing out the swing arm.
His lens is much bigger than mine, I can tell you that. Yeah. Oh, it's Sylvain Guintoli's bike and all his data analysis. Quite nice looking for a Suzuki, isn't it? Chopper. Another entrance from the rear. That's our preferred method. I mean, they've spent some money on this stand, haven't they? Oh, is that the new ZX-10R? We have to try and just distract him. Just people at a show talking to themselves rather than like talking to members of the public like us. Hey Gary, how you doing?
How you doing, bud?
I'm good. Do you have a couple of minutes? Can we have a chat?
What we're going to talk about first?
We're just going to sex. Yeah. How much sex have you had this year? And how many
I can break it down into minutes if you want.
Here we are, just outside the CF Moto. I know nothing about CF Moto, which is bizarre because I like bikes. But I know Gary, we've met a few times on the racetrack. He has fuzzed past me quite quickly, and as you'd expect, he's a TT winner, isn't he? And a legend. How you doing, Gary?
Yeah, spot on, mate, spot on. CF Moto, what can I say? I've got involved in the brand 2013. Basically, something happening at the TT. There was a bike to ride, so I jumped on it. I just went, I jumped on it. It was very underdeveloped at that point. I jumped on it and loved it. And also, the lightweight class was another class I could ride, and it's a lot slower than a 600. It's a lot slower than the 1000.
Twins?
Yeah, it's parallel twins and that. You get to look at the course a little bit instead of just going around in a blur. And so I got to ride that.
Did you like the scenery on the TT?
Yeah. Sometimes I think it's better if you shut your eyes.
So what's your role now? Are you like...
You kind of call me a little bit of an ambassador of it. I do a lot of development work on our side of the stuff, this side of the water, but the stuff I've been doing does get fed back to the factory. So that's any Johnny Way of the world riding for Kawasaki, developing the new ZX. But in my small little thing, my work is ultimately, getting fed back to the factory and improving the model. Stuff we've done on the bike for racing is now on the base engine. They're so reliable. Because at the end of the day, we're double its horsepower nearly, and I've done 20 laps of the TT, flat out. We've nearly had a fourth. It was 1 second off, shit pit stop, lost 8 seconds, and nearly had a lap record. How did we finish the lap? So, not mechanical because of the bike, mechanical because of a mechanic doing a problem. No. We would have been on for a very fast lap.
Yeah.
The bike's good.
What are they trying to achieve, I guess?
I ride them and I've only just started selling them. Don't get me onto this.
Where can you buy them from?
You can buy it from my shop.
Where's your shop, Gary?
My shop, North Lincolnshire, just near
North Lincolnshire.
Yeah, just near the Humber Bridge. I'm actually riding one of these little 300 SRs. That's my road bike.
I guess it's perfect on the road because you can thrash it, can't you? And you don't get into too much trouble.
I'm ripping the exhaust off it, decatting it, but I'm obviously track racing it. That's what I meant to say.
So I didn't realise. Yeah, So you're taking it from your daily, but you use one every day, and then when you take it on the track, you whip the cats off for that.
Yeah, I just whip the cat and all the baffles and de-restrict the ECU. Get them whipping. It's a 300 single. I might have a bit of head work.
Are you thinking about doing what's that endurance they're doing on those 300? What's that?
Free Tech. That's on 125s. I think it's about eligible, is it?
I have no idea, but I think if it was a twin, you could just take a spark plug out and you got a 150. You're in the ballpark, aren't you?
I'd have to take 1.5 spark plugs out of it then. But show them around the range a bit. The Sport is the new white one. It comes with twin Brembos and carbon fibre and stuff. That's a bit.
They're good value as well. That's $7,000, is it? 6.2.
The new model coming out, the Sport, it's got Brembos and it's full Kayaba suspension. They fucking handle awesome. Honestly do. This is a new MT800 that's coming over, but it's versed in the 9.5 bracket. It's not cheap shiny shit. But I don't know if you know, CF Moto's got 2 bikes in the Moto 3 class next year.
Do they?
And obviously me doing the TT, I think it stands alone a little bit as a Chinese manufacturer. 70% of all these motorbikes and manufactured parts are in China, assembled in different areas of Asia.
Do you know, even like high-end Swiss watches, all the internals are made in China and then they're putting them together in Switzerland. So you pay like, say, $4 or $5,000 for your entry-level Omega, Chinese parts in it.
I know.
And that's top engineering as well for those watches, isn't it?
Don't get me wrong, I've got an Hublot.
Okay, yeah.
It's a Swiss Hublot, but don't get me wrong, it was bought in Thailand, but it is a Swiss copy. It's not cheap, it's probably my best reliable watch I've got.
Yeah.
The stigma of the bike, but this is the brand that is changing that. I stand alone on that, and I'll show in there. But and we'll see.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see if I end up with egg on my face or.
Well, hopefully not, Gary.
No.
Racing next season, you're going to do endurance or just see what comes up?
Yeah.
Are you doing TT again?
Yeah. TT's obviously ultimate plan. Still do the endurance. Me and Liam and maybe some other people racing the BMW and developing it. But this season and a half just riding around that bike with no pressure. I think I've got a very well set up TT bike. You know what I mean? As long as the shop can sustain me being away so much. But my passion's still in racing. But you know, I'm trying to set things up for the ways. But life's good.
Thanks very much, time, Gary. Lovely seeing you again.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
See you later, Gary. Thanks a lot, mate. That's the end of the Birmingham NEC Motorcycle Live for us. We came here to see that new Ducati that's super special and failed miserably because it wasn't here. So that's what happens sometimes, isn't it? We've got to say big thanks to Peter Hickman for his time, big thanks to Gary Johnson for his time. We will see that Ducati though at the Motorcycle MCN show, it's normally called, in London. And we're now going to head back to London, have a few drinks and dream of Ducatis.